A sunflower bends, heavy with the weight of light, a silent sermon in a field of gold. It knows the storm that brews on the horizon, the darkness that clings to the edges of the day. But it still faces the sun, its face a testament to unwavering faith. Faith in the warmth that will return, in the light that always finds a way. The storm over the heart mirrors that brewing sky, a churning of emotions, a clash of shadows and fleeting glimpses of grace. It whispers doubts, it roars with anxieties, it paints the world in hues of gray. Loneliness settles like a fine dust, coating everything, muting the vibrant colors of memory. But even in the heart of the storm, a single star can pierce the clouds, a beacon in the swirling chaos. A memory of laughter, a shared glance. A moment of unexpected kindness. These are the stars that refuse to be extinguished. They flicker, they dim, but they endure, reminding us that even in the deepest darkness, there is always a spark of light. The cypress tree, a sentinel against the wind, stands tall and unwavering. It bends, it sways, but it does not break. Its roots run deep, anchoring it to the earth, drawing strength from the very ground that tries to claim it. We too must find those roots, those anchors that hold us firm when the storm threatens to uproot us. There is beauty in the broken, in the imperfect, in the things that bear the marks of life's struggles. A cracked vase can still hold water. A wounded soul can still offer love. The scars we carry are not signs of weakness, but maps of survival. Proof that we have weathered the storm and emerged, changed, but not defeated. The night sky, a canvas of infinite darkness, speckled with the fire of distant suns. Each star a tiny pinprick of hope, a reminder that we are not alone in this vast universe. The swirling constellations, ancient stories etched in light, guiding us through the darkness, whispering secrets of resilience and the interconnectedness of all things. And the wheat field, swaying in the breeze, a sea of gold rippling under the watchful eye of the moon. Each stalk a testament to patience, to perseverance, to the quiet miracle of growth. The earth provides, the sun nourishes, and even in the face of adversity, life finds a way. The little blue flowers, scattered among the wheat, a splash of color in a sea of gold. They are fragile, delicate, yet they hold their own, adding their unique beauty to the tapestry of the field. They remind us that even the smallest things can bring joy, that beauty can be found in the most unexpected places. A single window glowing with warm light, a beacon in the night. It speaks of warmth, of comfort, of human connection. A sanctuary from the storm, a promise of welcome, a reminder that we are not forgotten. Someone is waiting, someone cares, someone sees us in the darkness. The brushstrokes of life, bold and impasto, layered with emotion, creating a texture that is both rough and beautiful. Each stroke a decision, a choice, a testament to the artist's unwavering commitment to capturing the essence of the moment. The storm may rage, but the artist continues to paint, to find beauty in the chaos, to transform pain into art. The silence that follows the thunder, a pregnant pause before the next wave crashes. It is in this silence that we find ourselves, stripped bare, vulnerable, but also strangely free. The rain has washed away the dust, revealing the raw beauty of the earth beneath, a beauty that is both brutal and tender, a reflection of our own hearts. The cypress trees, reaching towards the heavens, dark sentinels against the twilight sky. They stand tall and unwavering, symbols of strength and resilience, reminding us that we too can weather any storm. Their roots run deep, anchoring them to the earth, drawing sustenance from the darkness. The path winding through the field, a journey into the unknown. We walk it one step at a time, with trepidation and hope, not knowing what lies ahead, but trusting that we will find our way. The sun setting on the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange, pink, and purple. A fleeting moment of breathtaking beauty, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always light to be found. It is in these moments that we feel most alive, most connected to something larger than ourselves. The old wooden chair sitting empty in the field, a silent witness to the passing of time. It speaks of rest, of contemplation, of the simple pleasures of life. It invites us to sit down, to breathe, to be present in the moment. A reminder that we don't always have to be doing, that sometimes the greatest gift we can give ourselves is the gift of stillness. The crows flying overhead, their calls echoing in the air, a symphony of the wild. They are creatures of the sky, free to roam wherever they please, unburdened by the weight of earthly concerns. They remind us to let go, to trust our instincts, to embrace the unknown. The face of the old woman, etched with wrinkles, a roadmap of a life well lived. Her eyes, full of wisdom and compassion, have seen it all, the joys and the sorrows, the triumphs and the failures. She smiles gently, a smile that speaks of acceptance, of forgiveness, of unconditional love. She reminds us that we are all connected, that we are all part of something larger than ourselves. The taste of salt on our lips, the scent of rain in the air, the feel of the earth beneath our feet. These are the sensations that ground us, that bring us back to ourselves, that remind us that we are alive. The memory of a loved one, a whisper in the wind, a gentle touch on our cheek. They are gone, but not forgotten. Their love continues to guide us. Their spirit lives on within us. The dream of a better world, a world of peace, of justice, of equality. It is a dream worth fighting for, a dream that keeps us going, even when the odds are stacked against us. The sound of our own heartbeat, a steady rhythm that reminds us that we are here, that we are alive, that we matter. It is a sound of hope, a sound of resilience, a sound of love. The belief in something greater than ourselves, a force that connects us all, a source of infinite wisdom and compassion. It is in this belief that we find strength, that we find courage, that we find the will to keep going, even when we feel like giving up. The fireflies dancing in the night, tiny sparks of light illuminating the darkness. They are a symbol of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always light to be found. They are a testament to the beauty of life, to the magic of the universe, to the power of love. And the storm finally passing, leaving behind a sky washed clean, a world renewed, a sense of peace settling over the land, a feeling of gratitude filling our hearts. We have weathered the storm, and we have emerged stronger, wiser, and more compassionate than before. The heart, a canvas still waiting to be painted, with colors of hope and resilience. The rain, a cleansing balm, washing away the dust and the pain, leaving behind a world shimmering with new possibilities. A rainbow arches across the sky, a bridge between heaven and earth, a promise of brighter days ahead. It is a reminder that even after the darkest storms, beauty can emerge, that hope can blossom in the most unexpected places. The sunflowers, their faces turned towards the sun, basking in its warmth, drawing strength from its light. They are a symbol of unwavering faith, of unyielding optimism, of the power of nature to heal and to inspire. Each petal a brushstroke of gold, each stem a testament to resilience. The silence, a deep and profound silence, broken only by the gentle whisper of the wind. It is in this silence that we find peace, that we find clarity, that we find ourselves. The silence is not empty. It is full of possibilities, full of potential, full of the quiet wisdom of the universe. The weight of the world lifted from our shoulders, replaced by a sense of lightness, of freedom, of joy. We are no longer burdened by the past. We are free to embrace the future, to create a life filled with love, with purpose, with meaning. The taste of fresh bread, the smell of wildflowers, the warmth of the sun on our skin. These are the simple pleasures that make life worth living, that remind us to be grateful for all that we have, for all that we are. The feeling of a longing, of being connected to something larger than ourselves, of being part of a community of souls. We are not alone. We are all in this together. We are all searching for meaning, for love, for connection. The courage to be vulnerable, to be authentic, to be ourselves, without fear of judgment, without fear of rejection. It is in our vulnerability that we find our strength, that we find our connection to others, that we find our true selves. The acceptance of imperfection, both in ourselves and in others, knowing that we are all flawed, that we are all struggling, that we are all doing the best we can. It is in our imperfections that we find our beauty, that we find our humanity, that we find our compassion. The ability to forgive both ourselves and others, letting go of resentment, of anger, of bitterness. Forgiveness is not about condoning wrongdoing. It is about freeing ourselves from the prison of the past. It is about opening our hearts to love, to peace, to healing. The willingness to learn, to grow, to evolve, to never stop questioning, to never stop seeking knowledge and understanding. It is in our quest for knowledge that we find our purpose, that we find our meaning, that we find our connection to the universe. The awareness of our own mortality, the understanding that life is precious, that it is fleeting, that it should be cherished and lived to the fullest. It is in our awareness of mortality that we find our motivation, that we find our appreciation for each moment, that we find our determination to make a difference in the world. The unwavering belief in the power of love, to heal, to transform, to create, to connect, to inspire. Love is the answer. Love is the way. Love is the light that guides us through the darkness. And the storm over the heart, now a distant memory, a reminder of the challenges we have overcome, of the strength we have found within ourselves. The heart, now open, now healed, now filled with love, ready to embrace the beauty and the wonder of life. The final brushstroke, a delicate touch of light, completing the painting, bringing it to life. A sense of serenity washes over us. A feeling of peace settling in our soul. The journey has been long. The path has been difficult. But we have arrived. We have found our way. We have found our light. And in the silence, we hear the whisper of Van Gogh, a gentle voice filled with compassion and understanding, whispering, "The heart, like the canvas, is always waiting to be filled with light."